Okay, first question. What is the M talking about? What is it? I heard it.
Where the line intercepts.
I just want what is M.
Oh.
It's not Y. What is it, Ollie? Slope. And what's your B? What's your B? I gave you part of it. Not y-axis. The y-intercept. Okay, and what do we know about the y-intercept?
Isn't there like a 0 involved?
There is a 0 involved. What's 0? X. When x is 0, if I'm looking at a graph, how do I know where the y-intercept is?
When it meets it crosses.
Where it crosses. Good job, Kingston. Where it crosses the y-axis. Now, in a graph of a horizontal line, so if your line is horizontal, so like a slope of 0, no matter what, all your y's will be the same. So if you think about it, like here's your graph, right? Your y value would always be like positive 2. So therefore, it's a y is equal to a number. Doesn't matter which number it is. Like in our case, it'd be y equals 2 if this was our graph. And that's what I wrote. 2 equals y, or y equals 2. All right, if you have a vertical graph, the x value is the one that's constant. So if I have like this, like here.
I just realized you like your X's in some way.
I do when it's a specific x.
Wait,
When I'm doing times, I write it different.
Wait, what did he say?
I write my x's different. So like I put a little bit of a fancy value on there. So like this case, x would be like 4. So in your equations, you always see an x is equal to, yet again, a number. These are all of your undefined graphs. Make sense so far? Any questions yet?
No.
Okay. Y'all are going to help me out with some stuff. Ooh, it looks like I didn't even erase it all. All right, so it says your line has a slope of -9 and your y-intercept is 2. What's the equation?
So,
-9.
yo.
X plus
Yes. I did it right.
2.
2.
Yes. What?
That's it.
Hold on. Hey.
All right, what about your next one?
Y
equals -10.
Okay, well done. Is it -10 first?
No, it's 4.5.
X. Yeah, I know that.
4.5x.
Plus -10.
Or I could just write subtract 10. You can either add a -10 or just subtract 10. They're both the same.
Oh, no, I should have kept my first. This is being recorded, right?
Yep. For anybody who's not here. Yep, now they can watch it. All right, what about your next one?
Y equals
-5x.
And it passes through the origins. What's your B?
0.
So I can either write it as +0 or I could just write it as y equals -5x. Both work. Y'all good with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your next one. Anybody need extra time? No, we're good. Next one. What's your slope?
-5.
-5. What's your y-intercept?
7.
All right, real quick. In your calculators, graph this. Go under y equals.
Oh, I need to get a calculator. Can you give me one while you look for me, sir?
And then put in -5x. Remember, it's right next to your alpha button or your green button. And then do +7.
Oopsie.
And then you're going to do the top right button of graph. And you have something that looks like this from what I'm seeing on Evelyn's over here.
Right.
Well, I'm confused on what you said.
I dropped.
Top right button of graph.
Thank you.
So under y equals, you're putting it in. So push y equals.
No, ma'am, because I did not get any of that wrong. So I got alpha y equals.
Uh-huh. No, just
Yeah,
not
y
alpha y
equals,
equals, just y equals.
And then y1 I put -5.
Mm-hmm.
y2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait, x.
No, still on the same y equals. So x is right next to green, plus 7. And then top right for graph. And it should look like this. Okay, so your next one, what's your slope?
3.
Wait, my pencil.
What's your y-intercept?
0.
0. So where does that got to cross through?
The origin.
Origin. So go ahead and under y equals again, and this time put 3x.
3x. That's it?
Yeah. And then push graph.
Right through the point of origin.
It
3x?
should look something like this.
It does.
No, I got an x, literally.
That's because your calculator has a little cross on it.
What would do that?
I don't know. All right, what about your next one? So what is my slope on my next one? 1, very good. So remember, if you don't see a coefficient or a number there, there's only 1x there. So what's your y-intercept?
-5.
-5. And as you can see, I was already half graphed. So it should look something like that. Y equals T. So x minus 5. And does yours look like this when you graph it?
Let me do that.
All right, go ahead and look at your next page over. This time we're going to figure it out from a graph. So first off, what's your y-intercept? Remember this, what do you got? I heard it over there.
3.
3.
How did you get?
Because it's where the y crosses, or where the line crosses the y-axis. All right, so I know this is a point, and I can see this one's a point. This one's also point, point, etc. So what is my slope?
1/2.
Kingston, how'd you get that?
Cause I went up 1 and ran 2 miles.
So 1 and then 2 over. Up 1, to the right 2. All right, so then what's my equation?
Y equals.
That's right.
No, 1.5 plus.
1 over 2x plus 3. Remember, it's just your m, which is your slope, your x, which you know, and then plus b.
My brain didn't work that fast.
All right, so what's your y-intercept on this one?
9.
9. So I can use where it crosses, and then I can look, see it crosses right there. So what's my slope?
Wait a minute.
Right.
Wait, hold up. 1, 2,
3 and 1.
3 and 1. Yep.
3 over 1.
Okay, now is that a positive slope or a negative slope?
Negative.
Negative. So then what's my equation?
-3. Wait, no, negative.
Y
3.
equals -3. X plus 9.
Plus 9. Yes, ma'am. And yes, sir. Okay.
Do you record every class?
No.
Only second period?
No.
Randomly?
Randomly. Okay, so what's my next one? So where is it crossing? So it's crossing a negative 6. Okay, what's my slope?
Chicken nuggets.
1 over 3.
Okay, so you're 1 over 3.
Okay, and what's my y equals?
Y equals 1 over 3.
Missing something. 1 over 3 what? X.
Plus minus 6.
Or just minus 6.
Wait, so how did you get negative 6 for the y-intercept?
Because it's crossing it.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
That's why you gotta look. You got glasses for it.
Okay, so what's my slope on this one? Let's look at 12. What's my slope?
0.
Think about how you did your arms. What a slope is that? It's undefined.
Oh, you're doing number 12.
I'm doing number 12.
Oh.
So, do I have a y-intercept?
No.
Yeah?
Does it cross the y-axis ever?
No.
That means there is none. Now, do I have any x values?
Yeah, no, yes. No.
I don't. Where is it going? What is that on?
Negative 6. Negative. No,
Is
negative
it-
5. Negative 6.
It's negative 6. Is that on the x side or the y side?
The Y.
Y.
Wait, which side's the Y side and which side's the X side?
The Y side is the one going up.
X, y.
So how is it on the side of?
Okay, so what is it on? Is it, do I know x's or do I know y's?
I don't even know. I'm lost, man.
It's on the X. Because the one going across, right?
So, for curiosity, if y is 2, what is x?
0?
Look at your line.
3?
Okay, for curiosity, what's plot points? What is this point?
Negative 6.
Negative 6.
It's negative 6 what?
Y, X.
Negative 6, what's y? Do I move up and down? Do I move up and down on that point?
No.
No, so it's 0. What about this one?
Don't say 0. For real, okay.
Negative 6 what?
0. I'm in the negative 6, 6.
What about this one?
Negative 6.
Yes, negative 8. What's the only thing that has not changed? Your x value or your y value? So what does x equal every single time?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. That's your equation.
I'm so good.
Okay, what's your slope on number 11? 0. Think about your arms. Where does your y, do I have a y-intercept?
Roar.
Now, what's the only thing that's not changing there? Is the y's changing or is your x is changing? So what does your y equal then? 7. No matter what, y equals 7. All right, something easier. What's your y-intercept on number 10?
0.
0. So I'm gonna put in a point. So what is your slope on this one? So is that a positive or a negative slope first off? Positive. What's your rise?
4.
4 over what?
1.
4 of 1.
Or I could just call this 4. So what's your equation then?
Y equals 4x plus 1.
Plus what? 0. Crossing at 0. Or you could just put y equals 4x. All right. Any questions up to this point? All right. On your homework page, flip to number 82. Flip to the page 82 on your homework page. Homework page only, 82. That would have been the page I gave you when you came in. So reminder, this page is due Thursday. That'd be hold on, Wednesday, Thursday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So November 2nd. So due November 2nd. I'm doing this one with you because it is the hardest one on the page. Everything else is super easy. This is harder. Yeah, except for the thing is you're going to have work, especially since I'm working this one out with you. Okay. What is your question asking you for? Not asking for anything else, just the question.
How much do they charge for the yearly membership?
If it's a yearly membership, Kingston, do I have to pay that more than once a year?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yearly membership.
Each year.
But if I have to pay, do I have to pay it more than one time during a year?
Oh, no, ma'am.
No.
So that's a one-time fee, right? That means I'm looking for what is B. Everybody good there?
Yes.
Now, the deal is I have to figure out how to basically figure out what my equation is. So reminder, your equation is y is equal to mx plus b. That means in order to figure out my b, I'm going to give you, this is your x, this is your y. Because if I buy more vinyl albums, my y changes. Y'all good there?
I got it.
That means you're going to have to take one of these and fill it in here. Take one of these and fill it in here. Now, the deal is these are a set. That means whatever x you choose, you're going to have to choose the y that's right next to it. Everybody okay there? Okay, so let's find out the slope. Y'all want to do the 4 to 7 or the 7 to 9? 4 to 7, okay. So whatever you choose to jump, you got to choose the exact same side, same one on the other side. So how do I get from 4 to 7? Adding what? Okay, what about 35 to 5750?
30.
Remember, you can subtract and to figure out what you're adding.
Okay, so plus 3, and then we got plus
How do I get from 35 to 57?
plus like 12 or 22.
22 what? 0 to 50 cents. So 22.50. Now, so what's my M? Remember, I'm doing change in Y over change in X. In this case, I want a decimal. What is it? Divided by
33.
equals.
No.
You have a calculator?
My calculator's stuck.
Yeah, I doubt that.
It's stuck to the desk.
So what do y'all get when you divide those two? So, now, I'm not doing all of it with you. This lovely thing right here, this M value, goes in here. That means you're going to solve this. You're going to have your Y equals your 750 times whatever your X value is you choose plus B. Solve for B. That'll be your answer. That is all I've got.